Very cool. Well, I hope you both enjoy the end of this, and I hope I do as well. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the end of this. We've spent 3 weeks going through this trilogy, and we're at the end now. This is gonna be good. So with that said, welcome back, everybody, to the potential finale of my Jrhalloween 2 special. As you can, or rather, as you can see over here on the stream, is this the last day of Halloween? Is tomorrow finally November? I guess we'll find out. I think it will be, though. We got through like 4.5 chapters last night, which is pretty wild. Okay, like 5 only sort of kind of counts. We got through 3.5 chapters last night, which is still really good. And I know there's only 10 chapters. So, wow. God, I can't even recap everything that happened yesterday. There was so much that happened. So you know what? Let's just hop in. Let's just get to it. I can recap what's happened in Chapter 9, and that's, that, Ayumi and Aiko have potentially found the core of the school, or rather their Nirvana, and, Satoshi, Naomi, Yoshiki, and Kulon Sensei have, wound up in the underground bomb shelter looking for Yuka, who's being hunted down by Panface. So, I hate her face. So here we are. Missed the last 15 to 30 minutes of the stream last night because I passed out. Well, Lexi, then, for you, that recap is actually pretty accurate. I don't remember if you saw this part, but Magari and Satsuki, who turns out to be some kind of monster thing, killed Misto and stole the Book of Shadows back. Magari gave it back to Ayumi, and then Ayumi and Aiko, they went in search of the core of the Nirvana. Oh, hang on. My volume is messed up over here. They went in search of the core of the Nirvana, which I believe they found, and they're on their way into. And then we cut over here to where the other 4 are looking for Yuka in the underground bomb shelter, which has become like a torture chamber area. And, yeah, Panface is somewhere down here. So last time, I stepped into this dark mist over here, and I died. So I won't do that this time. There's no point in going into there because I already have the name tags. And I have the den key now. Alright, so let's keep exploring down here and let's figure out what's going on. Oh, yikes. That was a person. So this warps us. But to where? Opens the door to the small room off of the underground torture. Oh, right! We got a key to someplace back here. Ugh. Do this part again. Okay. I didn't want to insta die here. Hey, we made it. All right. Oh, what is that? More batteries. I should have saved before I opened that door. Oh, the light crystal and the dark crystal. I'm going to save before I put those down, because I don't want to redo anything. We're coming up on the end of this game, and the end of the whole trilogy. Alright, so that was actually the light crystal. And the dark crystal. Excuse me. Alright, great. What was the point of that? There's already a crystal here. I'm gonna assume... Oh! That got rid of the light and dark, energy. Or mist, probably. The music in this game has been really good. Like, I feel like I haven't complimented that enough. Right, yep. The mist is gone. Great. Pan face.
どうした？真後ろに何か嫌がった。
It was pan face.
なんだって？
Oh boy. Satoshi flashed his light in the direction Kishinuma had indicated, but there was simply nothing there.
おい。あの扉開いたな。
Each of us was racked with apprehension. We slowly approached the room.
ナオミ、その後、サチの視界は見えないか？
何も。
わかった。ここでは何が起こってもおかしくない。俺の後ろに隠れてろ。
サトシ、気をつけて。
These two are adorable together too.
なんだろう。よしきたちは外を見張っててくれ。
おいおい。
Yeah, right.
お前一人で行く気かよ。
Have we not established that we're not about that anymore?
みんなで行って危険な目に遭うよりはマシだろ。
それまあそうだけど、なら俺が。
いや、俺が先に行って様子を見てくる。
ああ。
You won't. The door will shut and lock you in.
サトシ君、何かあったらすぐに戻ってくるんだよ。
はい。じゃあ行きます。ここも匂いがすごいな。鎖とかなんだか牢屋みたいな場所だな。ゆか、ゆか、俺だ。しっかりしろ。おい。
Oh, something's weird. Something's weird.
どうした？
サトシ君、ユカちゃんいたの？
Well, why don't you just open the door?
どうしたんだ？
Oh, okay. Oh boy, we're all in here. We're all gonna die.
返事をしろ、ゆか。
It was almost as if she'd forgotten how to speak. Something was clearly very wrong.
ゆか。
ユカちゃん！とにかく外へ連れ出そう、サトシ君。
はい。ゆか、さあ、俺の背中に。
I mean, she's a fake, right? Satoshi crouched down so Yuka could ride piggyback, but she simply wouldn't budge.
サトシ、しゃがんでろ。背負えるか？
ああ。ゆか、しっかりしろ。
Oh, that's funny. We actually got back outside.
おかしいな。
That's a little surprising.
ここに入ってきた入り口はこっちで合ってるよな。
そうだと思うけど。
どう見てもこ
Yeah, kinda.
れ壁だよ
I think it's not really her. I think it's Panface.
見てあれ嘘
Uh-oh.
この校舎動いてるわ
Who didn't see that coming, though?
いけない
Raise your hand if you saw that coming.
みんな逃げて
おいおいおいおい
なんだよそれ。
We're all gonna die.
行くぞ。
Alright, we gotta run. Oh, God! How was I supposed to get through there? It didn't look like there was a path. It didn't look like there was a path through there. Alright. God, I did it again. Oh, Jesus. This is so hard. This is actually so difficult. There's a little square in the middle that I'm getting hung up on. It's like one of those I have to run past. Jesus. The timing on this is so rough. It's right there. I did it again. I did it again. It's because I suck. Oh, no, we made it. Okay. God.
ここで足を止めたら閉じ込められるってこと閉じ込められるどころかぺしゃんこに潰されるわねとにかく出口を探しましょう
あっちに光が見える。行こう。
あ
What was the point of that?
サトシ廊下が閉じてくる
とりあえずこの部屋に入ろう。
閉じ込められたの
Nope, somebody's going up through there.
ええでもあのままいたらみんな潰されていたもの仕方がないわ
It does, cool.
まさかこのまま壁が迫ってきてとかねえよな
Tremendous wave of anxiety washed over all four of us. As we were trying to figure out what to do next, I found myself tripping over a sharp stone by my foot. It was in the shape of an arrowhead.
なんだろうこれ
サトシ今のとこ照らしてくれ
え
少し戻ってそこだ横穴があんだろ
Well, thank God we found this room with a hole in the wall.
あそこから出るしかなさそうだな。
でもどうやってあんな高いところに背伸びしても届かないよ
God, I hate her. Satoshi was... Oh, God. Satoshi was scared stiff by a sudden voice right by his ear.
誰だ。
He flashed his light, but there was no one to be seen.
なんだ。
Well,
中島さん
I'm glad you're getting something out of her laughter, Stacey.
ナミ、大丈夫か。
Yeah, it's gotta be Yuka.
何か見えてきた
Another vision.
これ
本当か。何が見える。
背中
Oh, that's... I knew it already, and so did you, but, like, God, that reveal is good.
サトシの背中。
Ah! Fuck that! Yuka's eyes went completely black as she latched all her weight onto Satoshi. Her face was no longer her own, but that of Satsuki. God, I hate that face. God, I hate that face.
サトシ、ユカちゃんが。
なんだって。
サトシ。
重い。何者なんだ君は。
Was she just like possessing her and now she's not? That seems odd. A naked mole rat and a pumpkin. Yeah, I still think it just looks like her face got smashed with a frying pan. Hello, Elena. Computer's still broken, so I'm on my phone. I'm sorry, your computer's still not doing well. I hope it gets fixed soon for you. How have you been? Oh God. She can speak now. The black-eyed Yuka began to speak while clinging uncomfortably onto Satoshi's back.
バニシングツインね。双子として生まれるはずが片方の子が死んでしまって、もう片方の子に臓器が吸収されることがある。お母さんのお腹の中で幸子に食われて消滅したけど、私の体は歯だけ残ってた。
The ones that Ayumi found.
妹の心臓の横に残っていたの。なのに手術で取り出された。ひどいでしょ。あの子だけ無事に生まれてずるいって思ってたわ。
Ugh.
私だって外の世界に行きたい。そのままじゃいけないから私が切れる人間を探したけど、みんなすぐ死んじゃうからなかなか出られなかった。
Yikes.
でもこの子すごい。幸が入っても壊れない。
This is literally always Yuka's character. Literally.
いろんな初めて。
Good. Glad you had a good day, Elena. While the possessed Yuka was speaking all this from his back, Satoshi carefully and discreetly poked Kulan-sensei in the side to get her attention.
サトシ君。
Shut up! He's obviously like trying to tip you off to something. Don't give it away.
先生、これを。
それは。
Oh, are we gonna exercise her? Can we? That'd be great. In Satoshi's outstretched hand were two baby teeth. They were the teeth he'd taken from the class rep earlier.
受け取ってください。
He didn't speak these words with his mouth, but rather with his eyes. Fortunately for him, Sachi seemed to have caught on. With that, she began strangling Satoshi.
違う。これは
You're a spirit medium person, aren't you? Do something with the teeth he gave you.
離せユカ
God, I still hate her face. And there it is, right in the background. And now there it is up close.
離れねえすげえ力だ
お願いやめてサチ
And just like that, she stopped. Or rather, the spiritual aspect of her vanished from our sight.
消えた。そんな。死ぬ。死ぬ。
Okay, she's not actually gonna say that.
ダメ。目を覚ましてゆかちゃん。
ユカくそー頑張れユカ手を離せ
ゆかちゃん。
Yeah, I don't like him either, Elena.
このままじゃサトシが。
Probably this thing, right? The thing she picked up. Oh, God! Did she just stab herself in the fucking eye? I clutched my left eye and collapsed to the ground. This was accompanied by a sudden bloody splash from Sachi's left eye as well, accented by her all-black eyeball falling from its socket to the ground. Sato's throat rang and rattled as he quickly inhaled as much air as his lungs could take. Oh, Naomi. My body twitched and I continued holding my eye with one hand. The other hand then bore the arrowhead I'd used, now coated in blood and viscera.
まさかこれでなんて無茶を。サトシは。
Oh, Naomi.
サトシもユカも無事だ
You've missed quite a bit, Elena. She held her own neck in her hands as her body writhed and convulsed. Her eyes had rolled back into her head, giving her an almost supernatural or possibly subhuman appearance.
ゆか
ダメ。岸沼君、ゆかちゃんの体を押さえて。
わかった。
Kishinuma immediately pinned her arms, doing his best to keep her still. Kulon Sensei then stuffed a hand towel in her mouth. Suddenly, Satsuki appeared next to Kulon Sensei and grabbed the Ever After stones before anyone knew what was happening.
離して。これは渡さないわよ。
Whoa!
ゆか落ち着け
She could just do that?
落ち着け
Oh, look at you! Look at you! Yuka closed her eyes and fell dead silent. Sachi was gone as well, and a stillness descended upon the entire room.
くそ。なんなんだよあいつは。
ナミナミお前その目
When the pan face hits, she hits hard.
いいの。サトシが助かるなら。それにこんな気持ち悪い目なんていらないもの。
Nomi! She's such a good person.
ナミすまない。
見せてみて。
Kulon Sensei opened my eyelid and stared intently at my injured eye. This was not a comfortable thing for her to do.
運がいいわ。角膜に傷はついてない。
よかった。
白目が切れただけだから失明しないで済むかも。目を押さえていなさい。
Ugh. Eye things upset me. Huh?
おい見ろ、出口が降りてきてるぞ。
Why?
ナミ
たく無茶しやがって。ゆかは俺が背負ってく。サトシ、お前は中島に肩貸してやれ。
なあ
Broski, as always.
辛いだろうけどいけるか。
大丈夫。
She's much stronger than the first time.
何も悪くないこの子たちがどうしてここまで傷つかなきゃいけないの。
Kulon Sensei surveyed the room with a general look of deep concern on her face. God's sake, she's back!
あいつ立ってるぞ。
We all fixed our gazes on Sachi, who stood before us cradling her eye.
くそどうすればいいんだ。
サチ、これを見なさい。
なんだあれ。
篠崎が持ってたサチの肌。
Kulon Sensei crushed the tooth between her finger until it was little more than a fine powder.
先生やっぱすごい。
She then opened her mouth and ate it. Just stuck it in and swallowed.
先生
サチ、あなたは生まれない。この世に生まれることはないの。かわいそうだけどそれが運命よ。お母さんのお腹の中に戻りなさい。生まれ変わってま おいで。
Did she really get rid of her? Such disappeared, and a stillness descended upon the room once more.
先生。
どうなったの？
What did you just do?
サチを私の体内に閉じ込めたわ。母親と勘違いして入ったみたい。さあ行きましょう。篠崎さんと愛ちゃんの元へ戻らなきゃ。
Kono-sensei looked down at her wristwatch as if for emphasis. The seconds on it were still steadily counting down, having just dipped below 3,600. Oh, that was just the end of the chapter. Oh, okay. God, I hate that face. Chapter 9, Imperator. Imperator. Well, Stacy, you know, I don't think I do. Here we are. We've made it to the end. Give me just a sec. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final chapter of the final game in our Corpse Party trilogy. So, shall we jump in? Blood Drive Chapter 10, Reparations. Aiko and I had passed through Heavenly Host, guided by the whims of the book, the school changing and shifting around us bit by bit. We were now faced with a peculiarly marked door. We're back at the apartments. It's way too quiet right now. Maybe I should take this opportunity to ask a few questions.
愛子さん、クオン先生はあなたのお姉さんだったのね。ええ。私たち天神賞機関組は実はあの人のことをよく知らないの。記憶がないというか。担任なのに？ええ。ねえ、クオン先生のこと教えて。どういう人なの？あの人は完璧な人よ。天才という言葉では収まらない。すべての理想という言葉が人間の形をしている存在。理想？まず11歳の時の著書が世界的ベストセラーになったのを皮切りに。
Likely.
文学界
But fair
だ
enough.
けでなく、科学、数学、芸能、経営、経済と数々の分野において研究や発表、マネジメントで大成功を収めているわ。
So basically, she's just like weirdly perfect at everything.
公益財団法人 PL 振興社が一代の社長であそこまで成長しているのもあの人の力。私の家、庭家はあの人の印税で一生かかっても使い切れないほどの財を得ている。けれど、そのせいで家族の絆は完全に断絶した。
Yeah, that does tend to happen with money.
両親は子育ても働くのも放棄して 姉のお金で海外で遊び回っていて帰ってこないしね。
そうなんだ。愛子さんはお姉さんのこと好きなの？
あの人は私を大好きみたいだけれど、私は大嫌いよ。
お、
昔から全部私の前にレールを敷いてしまうから。私には選ぶ権利も与えられなかった。
Once when she and I were out at a shopping mall, looking to buy new underwear, there was an incident while I was trying on a new bra.
私これが好き。このブラがいいかな。
She just stuck her head into the dressing room through the curtain.
あら。
And then, as if that weren't bad enough, she came right on in.
ああ、ダメよ。愛ちゃんいい？体に合ったものを身につけないとせっかくのスタイルが崩れてしまうの。まだ若いからといって油断してると年齢を重ねていった時に必ず足かせになる。油断大敵という言葉があるけど、まさに今この時よ。こっちにしなさい。ね。
We're supposed to be learning something about Kulon right now, but I wonder if it's going to be purposeful or if it's going to be pointless like the whole hot spring deal earlier. She left the dressing room for only a moment, but now handed me a luxurious, elegant lace bra from the gap between the curtains.
こんなの。
This is even fairly tame by anime standards, but it's still like so out of place. I complained, but knew I'd eventually have to try it on anyway, so I just broke down and did it.
ほら、やっぱり似合うわ。お姉ちゃんが買ってあげる。愛ちゃんは本当に可愛い。全部お姉ちゃんの言う通りにしなさいね。愛ちゃんはとってもいい子だからわかるよね。ね。
Colin's smile was so pure and sweet it was almost scary.
衣食住も親の愛情もすべて。
Yeah, that was pointless. Like, she could have just said that in 2 lines.
私の居場所を全部奪ってしまう。
Oh well. Though I do see where she's coming from as far as being like the afterthought and always in her sister's shadow.
姉のせいで自分のない人生がもう何もかも嫌になって自暴自棄になりかけた時、私はレーグと出会い見せられオカルトに傾倒していった。霊力という姉にはない力を持っていることに興奮して体が震えたわ。これは私が見つけた力、私だけの世界。レーグオークションでの売り上げは具体的な数値となって私を高揚させた。なのにあの人はこの世界にまで踏み込んできてあっさりと私の先に立つのよ。忌々しいわ。
そうだったんだ。なんかすごい人なんだね。
Stacy, right?
まあ本当のところあの人のことは私もよく分かっていない気がする。行き過ぎた正義は悪になる。純粋すぎる悪は人を救済してしまう。世の中をよく見てみて。そうでしょ。一番正しいのは全ての答えではないのよ。きっとね。
Oh, this is a wall. What's the image? Who is it? Ah. Kuon Sensei herself, then. Perhaps more than meets the eye. This space has become so corrupted it's impossible to proceed any farther up. Then why are we here? Ah. Oh! Well, it seems kind of silly to save again right now. Oh. Oh god, do you see the eyeball over in front of the door looking around? Look at that.
地鳴りがひどいわね。
校舎が崩壊に向かっているのかも。
まさかあの7番目の柱が。
Probably.
目覚めだ。
誰？
本だわ。ブックオブシャドウズが喋ってる。
涅槃が目を覚ました。
Yes, I see that. Male samashita means to literally to open your eyes. The Nirvana has opened its eyes. Yeah, it sure has.
涅槃。コアのこと。魔女の魂が。
我々の接近を感じている。柱も涅槃に反応している。
Hariki. Jesus. The sound of a monstrous explosion rang out, accompanied by a violent quake that rocked the very foundation of the school. This earthquake had triggered an unfortunate side effect. The hole connecting to the underground passages had been completely sealed off. This meant that Moshida and the others would have no choice but to find another way out. Where are we? Which part of Heavenly Host is this? That's a very good question. Maybe it would be best if we stopped trying to put everything in the context of the old Heavenly Host. Either way, the only choice we've got is to climb these stairs. So let's get moving. So what do we do with Yuka? Is... Eh? Odd that. We'd managed to escape through the hole before it collapsed and wend our way down through numerous passages, finally arriving at the base of the enormous bell tower. Oh, there, okay. Everybody's still here. As soon as we got there, however, there was another huge explosion. The whole school rocked beneath our feet. I was certain the class rep and Aiko must have felt these blasts as well. Could only hope that they were both alright. Monstrous explosions continued to echo through the bell tower repeatedly, and violent tremors shook us again and again, seemingly without end.
なんだ
7番目の柱が光ってる。
The Sephiroth of knowledge was indeed lit up, spewing its disquieting green flames every which way.
愛ちゃん、篠崎さん。
行ってみよう。ナオミ、背負ってく。急ぐぞ。
Why are they so loud right now? Aw, cute. I guess we're meant to go up to the pillar then, right? Y'all want to react to this? Nope, apparently not. Oh, this is so adorable, and these two are so cute together. He's wearing out a little bit. Ah, Magari. And Satsuki. The Sephiroth of knowledge wasn't the only thing to be found at the top of the tower. There, waiting for us on the landing, was Mizuki Magari, holding Mizuhara Satsuki by the neck.
お前。
She let go of Satsuki, who tumbled to the ground like a rag doll.
さつきちゃん。
生きてる。死にかけてたから連れてきた。アイコも歩みも涅槃の中心へ行ったわ。
なんだって。
人知の及ばない世界よ。見なさい。知識のセフィラが涅槃の目覚めに反応している。この校舎はもう数分のうちに壊れるわ。すぐに幸せの石で帰った方が身のためよ。
I like how direct she is.
あなたはどうするの？
幸に壊された。
Magari flashed a bitter smile and showed off the rubble that was once a pair of her afterstones. She seemed almost proud of what she'd been through. Kuno-sensei then produced her custom-made PL promotion stones, which had also seen better days. They were full of cracks, with a strange blue gas seeping out here and there.
こちらもなの。霊力がたまるどころか、どんどん抜けていく。
Uh-oh. So we're all screwed.
マジかよ。クオン先生。
You didn't have two made? Two sets? Backups?
どのみちみんな死ぬ運命だったみたいね。参ったな。バルド心配してるかな。
Magari scratched her head and looked, for all the world, like she'd resigned herself to her fate. It was a sight entirely unlike her. There wasn't anything we could do at this point, but stand there and helplessly watch the pillar pulsate, knowing that it could blow at any moment. And it was then, when we'd all resigned ourselves to our fates as Magari had, that Kuon-sensei suddenly looked down at her wristwatch and spoke.
サトシ君、
はい。
君の世界にいた私はいい先生だった？
え？
中島さんが言ってたっけ？確かゆい先生？
はい。
君の世界ってなんでそのこと知ってんだよ。
ミスト君も言っていたでしょ。オーラの色でわかるの。あなたたちは違う過去に存在していた人。
確かにゆい先生は面白くてドジで最高の先生だよ。でもクオン先生だってゆい先生と同じくらい優しくて楽しくてさ。
私も先生のこと大好き。
I was still straddling Satoshi's back and could barely form a coherent sentence, but I somehow knew if I were ever to say it, that now would be the time.
ありがとう。
Kuon-sensei smiled brightly.
後悔もいっぱいあったけど、今の言葉で救われたかな。
天才と呼ばれたあんたでもそう思うのね。
計算の技能が早いのといろんな知識が豊富だったのは単に私が異常な脳をしているだけよ。天才とかそんなのじゃない。こんな寿命まで見えてしまう人生にあなたは魅力を感じる？
That's what the watch is. Kuon-sensei turned her wristwatch so everyone could see it. The counter displayed the number 300. and it was counting down second by second.
その時計、
寿命時計。最後の1秒まで無駄にしたくなくってね。
Life clock. A device capable of reading and displaying one's own lifespan. Ordinarily, I wouldn't put any stock in the accuracy of such a ridiculous sounding contraption. But this was Kulon-sensei we were talking about. Thinking back to everything she'd accomplished in the short time we knew her and all the technology she'd devised through PL, I couldn't help but believe every word she said. No matter how preposterous those words may have been, nor how much I wished for them to be fabrications.
周囲に求められるがままに能力を使って命を削り続けてきたあなたは、肉体年齢は90を超えて寿命が近いって聞いてはいたけど、あの噂は本当だったみたいね。
Ah. Kulon-sensei smiled and slowly walked over to the pillar.
私がこの柱を破壊するわ。みんな下がって。
Oh shit. She had the other baby tooth from Satsuki in her hand.
あの子の霊力があればできる。計算上だけど間違いないはずよ。
クオン先生。
私がいなくなってもあなたたちの人生は続くよ。どんな困難にも負けないで。
先生。
みんな元気でね。
やだ。
I screamed and cried. I lashed out. This wasn't right. This shouldn't have been the end for her.
中島さん、サトシくんちの温泉は体も心も癒してくれるわ。またゆかちゃんと一緒に入るといいわね。
She might mean that quite literally. I can't tell.
あ、岸沼くんは小テストちゃんと受けること、山崎先生に話してあるからね。
ああ。
やだもう二人とも泣かないで。男の子でしょ。早く、もう時間がないわ。柱も私も。
Yeah, I think we should get the hell off this rooftop. Still on Satoshi's back as he descended the stairs, I screamed. There had to be another way. There had to be. Magari was the only one left who hadn't said anything yet.
忘れないでおくわ。あんたっていう天才を。マルトゥバは心霊医療から手を引く。
約束してね。
愛子は私が守ってあげる。
Magari turned out to be not so bad either. And with that, Magari followed us down the stairs, away from the pillar. Once Kulon-sensei had confirmed we were all out of range, she pressed her hand and Sachi's tooth upon the monolith. She suddenly began to breathe heavier, as if she were running out of air. Her years were physically catching up to her, all at once. She began to feel as old as her body appeared. She looked down at her watch. There were only 20 seconds left.
にたくないな。死にたくない。
With nothing left to hold them back, the tears began to stream down Kulon Sensei's face. The counter was down to 10. Kulon Sensei's arm began to fuse with the pillar as if she were being pulled in.
そう思える。なんて幸せなんだろう。
Jesus. The upper portion of the bell tower lit up with a blinding flash and exploded with tremendous force. The entire school shook harder than ever. Each of us was blown clean off the stairs and knocked unconscious in the process. A piece of heavenly host blew out, leaving an enormous crater in its wake. A dimension of empty expanse, bright and white. A world without a single sound. There I stood, dumbfounded. I couldn't speak. Where am I? Is what I wanted to say.
サトシ君。
先生。
出会えたことがもう奇跡なんだよ。死ぬのは怖くないって思って見ていた私の時計。寿命が来れば消えればいい。それまでただやることをやるって考えて生きてきたの。あなたに出会って生まれて初めて恋をして生きたいって思った時、時計のカウントが減らなくなった。恋っていいね。別の世界から来たあなたは私と出会った最初の日のこときっと知らないだろうけど、元の世界に戻ったらまた違う先生が君と出会うのかな。ちょっと悔しいけど私じゃない先生によろしくね。バイバイ。
先生
My face was coated in tears and snot. I stood up, arms outstretched, but there was nothing I could do. She was gone.
ここは
大丈夫、あゆみちゃん。
What's up, Al? How are you?
すごい地震だったわね。急がないと。
Sobutai Junior High Class 3C Hayami Nanako. Decapitated by door while peering out into hallway. I'm good. We're coming up to the grand finale of this trilogy of games we've been working our way through for the last 3 weeks. Give me just a second here. Alright, there we go. Oh, these doors still work, huh? Oh, God. Well, hang on. Damn it. Oh, I can just walk on the eye. Why not? Didn't we see Haruyuki back here? Perhaps not. Not enough to warrant going back, it seems. Alright. Well, then we'll continue. Marutuba's tomb researcher Aoki Keiichi. Heart stopped from lightning strike. Oh, there's that face in the window again. Hang on, was there something else back here? Nope, apparently not. That seems important. Glass ball obtained. Those without power are destined to perish. The reference room. Well, this place got real creepy. There's something written here, though it's very faint. Thank you for killing me. I'm going to die now. Goodbye. Thinking quickly, I slapped the spirit with my talisman. She seemed to leave something behind on the ground as she disappeared. A tiny key obtained. Yes, it does. Quite a bit happened last night. Oh. Hutharg Document 4 obtained. Document 3. Document 5. Document 2, and likely. No? Document 1. The soldier bore witness to the slaughter and came to deplore it. The witch on the skewer died with naught but hate in her heart. Mothers peer upon thy kin, hug them tight to hide thy deplorable acts. The Lord says thou shalt rebuke this massacre and meet hatred with reason. Thou canst guard against the pike, merely smile when others look upon you. Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, the whole world is different now from the last time you saw it. Very much so. Looks big enough to fit through. Well, well. The courtyard. A loud roar resounds from the sculpture. Great. Tiger statue's gone. But we can't do anything with it anyway. Or that pedestal, rather. Huh. I think we don't want to go all the way back through Makina's apartment. Probably we're meant to stay on this side. And we can't go up here, right? No, okay. Whoa! Shit, I forgot about that. Get off the wall. Ah. This seems like a conspicuous save. There are various articles here on the witch hunts that occurred during the Middle Ages. A palpable malice emanates from these documents. Yeah, the eyes are creepy. Whoa, whoa. Well, this is new. Oh, it's Red Helm. Can I go past you? Shit. What am I supposed to do about that? Oh. Oh, there was another path at the beginning. I could have gone back around him. Get my stamina back. Oh, that was a bad spot to be trapped in. Alright. Alright, Ayumi. Wow, these are all Marutuba's tomb researchers. Maeda Matomasa. Died swiftly, but of unknown cause. Body was skewered post-mortem. Iwasawa Hiroki. Same. Miyazawa Tatsuya. Yeah, I got the sense I wasn't actually supposed to be able to push past them like that. Nakada Noritake. Okamoto Ryohei. And Hashimoto Tomomi. There was a single white door in the back of the crystal-filled room, along with an enormous red standing cross. The walls were lined with the crucified corpses of what looked to be the Marutuba investigation team sent in before us. The Book of Shadows spoke once again. So we did. What, and go deal with the 3 red helms by yourself?
くどいわよ。お願い。足手まといになるかもしれないから言ってるの。あなたが。
Aiko was at a loss for words.
ごめんなさい。
I draped my head and apologized for the sudden outburst. I'd intended to be looking out for Aiko, manufacturing an excuse to keep her out of harm's way, but it came across harshly. It worked, however. Aiko hung back and I stepped through the door on my own. Inside was another realm entirely. One in which heaven and earth alike sat in ruins. The sky was a twisted coil of red and black, and the ground, or what was left of it, was little more than a black mass. The floorboards from the school stretched before me, converging at a shining staircase leading up to the unknown. And high above all else loomed a conspicuous object, shining brightest of all. What? Oh! This is what we fell down to? On another mass of floorboards below me were Kishinuma, Mochita, Nakashima, and Magari. Yuka and Satsuki were there too, though they were both clearly unconscious. Broshki always to the rescue. Well, you may as well bring Aiko in here now. It's a Book of Shadows, dude. You've missed a lot. I cracked a slight smile at Mochita's panicked reaction. Or maybe he's talking about the core. Why was that so quiet you couldn't hear it? My mind was made up. I was going to do this no matter what. I took my first step up the staircase. Oh, Yosuke. Nakashima addressed me with much effort, as she still seemed to be in tremendous pain. It was admittedly some comfort to receive so much support from my friends. The stairs faded away behind me, quite literally, each one vanishing as soon as I stepped off of it, actively rejecting the notion that anyone but the bearer of the book could be here. I continued climbing until I hit the top, which left me right at the foot of the shining object in the sky. Oh. The last of the steps disappeared, leaving me floating in midair. I clasped my arms around the Book of Shadows. Yeah, Ayumi can fly with the Book of Shadows, by the way. I tucked the book under my arm and started leveling myself out a bit. Almost immediately, my vision began to blur. It looked like the world around me was melting. It took me a moment to realize what was actually happening. That I was actually... oh my god. That it was actually motion blurred due to the extreme rate of the speed at which I was flying. The shining object was getting closer and closer. What is it? Do you see a face in there too? I see like a person. Following events all happened in rapid succession. The runic letters on my thigh from the blowback at Shinozaki Yoshie's estate began glowing red and spurting blood. As I was observing and confirming this, 4 small blue lights were drawn to me like moths to a flame. Once they got within arm's length, they stopped moving and just hovered. I had a feeling I already knew the answer. These 4 lights were giving off a gentle, caring, friendly glow. They were the purest and strongest lights I'd encountered here. I felt more reassured than ever just by looking at them.
何あなたたち
In my mind, I could understand them without the need for words. Their aura was inviting as could be.
みんな
I began to cry. This was no time to lament or mourn, though. The runic letters on my arm now began glowing red and spurting blood, just as the ones on my thigh had moments before.
何よこれ
戦え。涅槃だ。
The Book of Shadows spoke again.
ここで死ぬようでは俺を使う資格はない。俺を紐解き邪術を使いこなす。
Oh! What is happening right now? X, triangle, and square for A, B, and C. That's a weird layout, but okay. When the Nirvana addresses you in Futhark, you may answer back by pressing the QuickTime buttons to use Futhark lettering of your own as indicated. A, B, C. Okay. Oh! Oh! Was I supposed to know this? I don't know what to do here. I think it's those documents I got, but it's not letting me read them. I'm just pressing buttons and hoping. Oh, the spirits are my, like, they're protecting me. I thought it was the kids for a minute. Oh, no. Oh, I'm royally fucking this up. I wasn't ready for this. Oh, no, I screwed up again. Every time the spirit comes up. Can I pause it and see my... nope, I died. I lost. I screwed up. I suck. Oh, Jesus, Ayumi. Oh my god, that was brutal. Also, fuck, there's so much cutscene to have to go back through. Oh, that's so much cutscene. Why can't I look at them before the battle? So it looks like I'm... there's pairs. How the hell am I supposed to remember these without being able to see them? Okay. So they're all pairs. So I have to match the second one with the first one. But I'm not gonna remember what the hell these are. Okay. The really long one that, looks like that has the one that starts with the X. The one that looks like Scamper is the one with the arrow pointing at it. The Khmer one is H and X. Okay. You match the two R's. Okay, wait. The one that starts with an hour, that big long one is the one that starts with an hourglass. Scamper is the pointing arrow. Khmer is the H and X. Match the two R's. And this one, the one that starts with the true X is Smurm. Now we can do this. We got this. Got this shit on lock. I'm gonna have to skip through all these damn cutscenes again, though, so hang out for about 2 minutes while we get back to where we were, and I can try fighting the Nirvana again. Alright, so let's see if I remember. The big, long one that starts with the S is the one that starts with the hourglass. The one that was Scamper was the arrow. Khmer was something else. Shit, I already forgot the Khmer one. It was HNX or HMX. Match the 2 R's, and then the one that starts with X. Maybe the one that starts with X was Scamper. Whatever. I think I'll recognize it. I think I looked at him enough. Oh god, let's hope so. Alright, Ayumi, wish me luck. Jesus. What was that little glass orb I found for either? Okay. We're fine. We got this. Thank you, Lexi. I thought the 4 spirits might be the 3 children spirits from the first game and maybe Satsuko. But maybe they're like the spirit energy of our friends. Maybe that's Satoshi. Alright, here we go. We're back. We got this. Maybe that's Satoshi, Yosuke, Naomi, and Eichel. Alright. Oh. It's Scamper. No, it's not. I didn't do it in time. Okay, that's my fault. Shit, I didn't realize I should do it backwards. Oh, wait, I'm not prepared for this. Scamper was that one. No, it wasn't. I fucked up again. Did I do it wrong? Do I have to know what these words mean and like answer them in some other way? Was that one? Nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. The big long one. Okay. Good. We got one. Come here. Was the arrow? No. Stupid. Dumbass. Idiot. Moron. Fool. Guys, we're gonna die again. We're gonna die again. It's gonna be horrible. Long one. It's the only one I've gotten so far. Another long one. Alright. Alright. Scamper was HNX. No, it wasn't. I got Scamper wrong 3 times, I think. Fuck. Ayumi's head's gonna blow off and the rest of her is gonna explode now. Get ready, get ready. Here we go. Huh? Huh? I suddenly realized that my vision had gone completely dark.
私篠崎さん
Mayu? Maybe I hit her enough? Oh! It was Mayu, Morishige, Seiko, and Yui Sensei! I turned around at the sound of Suzumoto's voice, and there she was, Suzumoto Mayu, with a warm blue glow. Hey!
あゆみちゃんずっと見てたよ
Wait, am I dead? Shinohara, Morishige, and Yui Sensei were there too.
みんなこれ夢頑張ったね何度も立ち上がるあなたを見て先生ずっと泣いてたんだよ
もういいんじゃないか
みんな生きてるの
Shinohara shook her head.
ほら
The marks on her neck from the noose that had killed her were still present and accounted for.
生きてはいないけどみんないるしいいかなってこれは
死者と共に永遠に暮らせる世界を作る邪術、ランド・オブ・コープスだわ。妖精さんにもできなかったこと。ここなら授業だってできそうだわ。よりによってこの術が成功するなんて。もういいや。
Oh. Yeah.
それでね、岸沼くんがさ超おかしいでしょ。
In a dark room surrounded by skeletal corpses, I stood and spoke with my friends. I was happy and content and lost myself to this sensation of camaraderie that I'd so missed. The morning never came. It was perpetual night here, but I barely even noticed. I was ready for this eternal existence with my dear departed friends. I got a different ending. Also, that was creepy as hell. Alright. So I fucked up. Hello, Al. Okay. The soldier bore witness to the slaughter and came to deplore it. Skewer and hate. The witch on the skewer died with naught but hate in her heart. Mothers, peer upon thy kin, hug them tight to hide thy deplorable acts. The Lord says thou shalt rebuke this massacre and meet hatred with reason. Thou canst guard against the pike, merely smile when others look upon you. I'm wondering if do the words have something to do with each other, or is it just answering the pairs? Because I thought I did that, and I also thought it didn't work a couple times. But to be honest, I was immediately thrown off by the fact that I didn't realize that the Nirvana could throw the second word at me. So I was reeling already. Okay. I'm not sure how the hell these symbols line up. But they have the same number of letters as match the English equivalent there. Slaughter and deplore. Slaughter, deplore. Skewer, hate. Peer, hug. Rebuke, reason. Guard, smile. So I must have to answer the... Wait. I wonder if I'm reading the pairs or if I'm responding to her with the next one. Because if she says deplore, do I say slaughter or do I say skewer? Is it a pair thing or is it like following the list down? Because what... R is R too, that's great. And S is basically S. That little jack looking thing. Little like playing jacks. Huh, okay. The hourglass is D. If I know the first letter, that'll help. So that's slaughter, the long S. Deplore. Scamper. Skewer. I keep reading that as scampered. Assume it's a pair. That's what I was doing too. I'll try pair again with a little more awareness of what the hell I'm doing this time. That one's skewer and hate. Hate's easy, it's H. Skewer's easy, it's S. Slaughter's easy, it's long S. And deplore is easy. Well, no, it's not, but it's the hourglass. Peer, the 2 E's in the middle. Hug, starts with an H and it's only 3. Rebuke and reason. I almost don't care what those words are, though, because they both start with R, and the pair for R matches. And then that one's guard. The best I can do to remember that one is if you guard like a in like Dragon Ball, they'll guard by making an X with their arms or something. So guard can be the X, and then smile. That looks like smile a little bit if you invert the last letters. So slaughter and deplore. I think it's pair because some repeated. Okay, we'll try pair then. We'll operate under the assumption of pair, and this time I'll be ready for her to throw any of them at me. Slaughter, deplore, skewer, hate, peer, hug, rebuke, reason, I don't care. They're both R's. Guard, smile. We're gonna get this time. Slaughter, deplore, peer, hug, guard, smile, rebuke, something else R word. And the second one was... It was that word I keep mistaking for skewer and hate. I also wouldn't be surprised if they legitimately used the English words in the original. That sounds like something that would be done. This is like... This is the most the game has ever demanded from me. And I am all about it, though, because they're making me, like, try for the ending here. Demand stuff of me, game. Let's do it. Alright. My 4 friends. I don't know how I didn't realize it was them immediately. Alright. Slaughter. Rebuke. Hate. This one. Yes. That one. Yes. No, this is... The fuck is that one? These aren't matching up by pairs. These aren't working like this. That one. Guard. That wasn't guard. That was deplore. The option for the pair for deplore wasn't there. That one's hate. That one should be... That one. Nope. I did the pair and I'm getting hit. It's not pair. Shit. What is it? How did I get 2 of them right in a row? Okay. No, I did the wrong thing again. Okay. So it was 100% not pairs that time because the pairs weren't there half the time. Am I gonna explode again? Nope, we're going to the land of corpses. Alright, I'm going to operate under the assumption that it actually is, we're responding with the next word in the list. Because the documents are numbered. Why would they be numbered if it didn't matter? So I think we go down the list of words. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's what we'll try this time. So let's do... So in order then. Slaughter leads to deplore. These are easy to remember. But deplore now leads to skewer. Skewer, knowing the pair still helps. So skewer to hate. But now hate leads to peer. Peer and hug, yes. Peer leads to rebuke. I now have to know the R ones. Shit. Okay, the third letter is the same in the Futhark rebuke as it is in English rebuke. Okay, so that one is rebuke. That one is reason. Reason leads to guard. And then smile. And if they loop, smile leads back to slaughter. Okay. So slaughter to deplore. Deplore leads to the other S one that I keep. Skewer. Slaughter to deplore. Deplore to skewer. Skewer to hate. Hate to peer. Peer to hug. Hug to rebuke. Rebuke to reason. Reason to... reason to guard. Guard to smile. Smile back to slaughter. Do the words themselves in a row make sense? Seemingly not really. There's this kind of... what's the word? There's negative words and positive words, seemingly in those two categories only. So if it is indeed reading down the page... Let's try that this time. Slaughter to deplore. It's hard to remember these while I'm doing this. Slaughter to deplore. Deplore to skewer. Skewer to hate. Hate to peer. Peer to hug. Hug to rebuke. Rebuke to reason. Reason to... guard. Guard to smile. Smile back to slaughter. Al, it really does. I wonder if that's it. I'll feel smart if I figured it out and I accomplished it. If I didn't, I'll feel really stupid. Slaughter to deplore. Slaughter to deplore. Deplore to skewer. Skewer to hate. Hate to peer. Peer to hug. Hug to rebuke. Rebuke to reason. Reason to guard. Guard to smile. Smile back to slaughter. Let's see what we can do. Skewer to... that made no sense. I accidentally picked guard there, I think. Skewer to hate, it should be. Perhaps they're just related words then. Shit. Okay, maybe I can make that up. That's slaughter to rebuke. You can rebuke the slaughter. I don't know. Maybe I have to answer the positive. That's deplore. That's rebuke. That was wrong. Okay. So rebuke is to slaughter. Shit. That's not that either. Skewer to... No, not peer. Fuck. Oh my god. I still don't get it. That's deplore to hate. No. Alright. I'm clearly not understanding something still. Hate to reason. Hate. Reason to hate. Oh, maybe it's the opposite. Peer to smile. Hate. How do you is it skewer hate? No, skewer is bad. Okay, maybe I'm answering the positives to her negatives. Well, I'm dead again, but hang on. Don't make me go through that whole cutscene again. Jesus Christ. Alright, hang on. I'm genuinely like, hold on. I think it's actually faster to reset it. I have a tiny key. Have I come here too early? Was I supposed to go take that tiny key and do something with it? An unknown key that opens up something somewhere. I also have a glass ball. Now hang on. I'm now curious. Do the tiny key and glass ball do something? Because that feels very much like the end of the game, and like I'm just gonna have to escape from here after I beat her. That said, hang on. The key to Panface is hard. I think Panface is gone now too. Hang on. Hug them tight to meet deplorable acts. Meet hatred with reason. Guard against the pike. The witch on the skewer died. Skewer. Guard against the skewer. Witness to the slaughter and came to deplore it. The slaughter. Peer upon thy kin. Rebuke the massacre. Rebuke the slaughter. Okay, so rebuke to... I'm putting this in the chat. So you rebuke slaughter. You hug to hide the deplorable acts. So, you hug against deplore. You rebuke slaughter. We already got that one. You meet hatred with reason. You guard against the skewer. And I'm still missing a pair here. It's just 10 words. Okay, so which ones am I missing? Rebuke, reason, hug. We're missing peer. Peer upon thy kin. You smile at your peers, right? So is it smile the peer, yeah. Let's try that. Let's try that this time. Hey Lexi, while you're at it, can you tell me if I'm supposed to use this tiny key for something before I do this or after? You don't have to tell me what. Just that if I need to use it before this, I want to go back and find it before I actually figure out how to beat this thing. So let's try this. Let's try the context clues this time. So you rebuke the slaughter, you hug to hide from deplore, you use reason against hate, thank you, guard against the skewer, and smile at your peers. Nehan, the Nirvana. Honestly, didn't expect a boss fight, gotta tell you. Alright. Let's try this, let's try this. It doesn't look like when the buttons fade away, it doesn't look like I'm in that big a rush. It doesn't look like I have to pick before they disappear. So let's try. Hate. You reason against hate. Skewer. You guard against the skewer. Deplore. You hug to hide from deplore. I've got it. I figured it out. I'm getting it. Yes. Hate. You reason against hate. What is that? Peer. You smile at your peers. We did it. I feel smart. I feel like we earned that. I awoke to a white expanse stretched out before me and realized I was still in midair. It almost seemed like I was above the clouds, looking down on the world below. Lexi, do I trigger that event before this? Or is it... Yay! Thank you! Is it an event that actually matters? Like, is it worth going to do? Finally, the light from the Book of Shadows faded, its power spent. I immediately lost my balance and fell through the sea of clouds, landing with a thump. Shit, it is before this? Alright, here's what we'll do. Maybe we'll keep the save, and then maybe we'll reload it and find the key thing, but I also wonder if I care. We'll see. Before me, I saw a young blonde girl sitting in the nude. The entire area was so blindingly bright, though, that I couldn't make out who she was. Clouds clung to the ground even here, giving my surroundings their unearthly glow, pure white, as if this were the aftermath of a blizzard. Could make out new details the longer I focused, and now noticed that the girl before me had almost translucent blue eyes with no eyebrows. She was gazing fixedly at me. I could only think of this being as someone who existed beyond all human knowledge. The game is saving me from TOS. I addressed her with a fearful break in my voice, but she just continued staring at me in total silence. I raised the Book of Shadows, but the girl's expression did not change. The girl spoke, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. The Queen. The girl stood and began approaching me. Sounds like it a little bit. I tried to take a step back, but tripped and fell, as you do a lot. This is when I first noticed my surroundings. The clouds had receded a bit, revealing no snowbroth. That's a great word. No snowbroth, but a thick forest of half-dead trees. They're for a hidden name tag? Oh, whatever. I've already missed a bunch of those. The girl approached me slowly, one step at a time. Whose name tag is it? You can tell me that. I don't mind. Really, Al? That's awesome. The girl approached me slowly, one step at a time, in an almost rhythmical manner. Uh-oh. She's sounding more and more like the Nirvana that we know. Her mouth opened wide. Oh! A large branch popped out from the back of her throat. Suddenly she was crucified directly in front of me. Blood splattered everywhere. I was completely drenched. I screamed and tried to move back, but my legs had given out. Meanwhile, the Book of Shadows lay on the ground. It was the farthest thing from my mind at that moment. Then from behind this skewered girl. That's really cool, Al. Caught sight of another girl who looked just like her. Her flaming body hanging from a tree. It swung very slightly in place, creaking and groaning with each revolution. Could hear accusatory yells in the same foreign language coming from hysterical men and women in the forest. Oh shit! I shifted my focus from the burning, hanged girl on the tree back to the girl in front of me, and she too was now completely burned. She continued walking toward me little by little, step by painful, deliberate step. And when she finally reached me, she put her hands around my neck and began to choke me, of course. Thinking quickly, however, I grabbed the girl's arms, pulled her in, and gave her the biggest hug I could muster.
言葉はわからないけど、伝わってくるわ。虐殺された命の悲鳴。あなたに何があったのかはわからない。でも、多分あなたにそっくりな少女を私は知ってる。
The burned girl stopped moving entirely. I guess I'd gotten her attention.
悲しくて、悲しくて、その子は命を奪われてからもお母さんのことが大好きで。誰にも許されなかった。苦しんで苦しんで助けを求めるままに自分をなくして呪いに溺れて。
Satsuko. My eyes began to overflow with tears. I feel like I'm supposed to know all of those, Lexi, but I don't. I loosened my grip slightly and the burned girl began to stroke my cheek delicately, yet strangely. The entire talk in Latin was something about burning in the flames of hell. Wow. That's impressive.
あなたの憎しみと怒りは正しいわ。でも悲しみの連鎖は誰かが止めなきゃならない。かわいそうでもあなたにしかできない使命なの。
She continued to stroke my cheek, but then also raised her other hand to my eye, stuck out her finger, and jammed it right into my eye socket. Ugh, I hate eye things. Pain shot through me in one incredible wave. From somewhere deep within my head, I could hear the sound of a foreign body digging around my muscle tissue. Her finger had directly cut Jesus Christ. My ophthalmic nerve. Jesus, why does that word look so weird to me? Ophthalmic nerve. Between the intense agony and the deeply disturbing sound, I felt like I was on the verge of insanity. Ugh. It is always the eyes, too.
きっとこれはこの子が感じた痛み。この痛みを共有できなければこの子を理解することなんてできない。私は逃げない。
That decided, I allowed my body to give in to the convulsions that had begun racking it. I was trying not to consciously focus on the pain, instead focusing on the girl. Ugh. Felt as if I were mere moments from choking on my own tongue when the girl's finger finally dug my right eye out of its socket completely. Ah! Words could not describe the extreme pain. I cramped up completely and began shivering. The girl then put the sticky, bloody eyeball in her palm, displaying it triumphantly in view of my other eye for a moment before squeezing it with every ounce of strength she had. Wow, thanks, asshole. It still had some elasticity to it, so it expanded in her hand until its length had roughly doubled, but it could only take so much, eventually exploding into milky white and red goo. Yet I still refused to show any signs of intimidation. I did not react. I did. I waited until the girl's eyes met mine, then flashed her a soft smile. She looked genuinely puzzled. And then she threw herself at me, and our lips met. Ew. Ew! Those aren't lips you want to meet with yours. I hugged her once more in spite of my trembling arms. Fuck that whole scene. A huge shockwave shook the air, transforming into light and shattering around me. I could hear Kishinuma and the others yelling out in shock, having witnessed everything from the bottom of the stairs. Michael was there too. When the light settled, I was standing at the top of those mystic red stairs which had now reformed and stretched down below me to the remnants of Heavenly Host. I don't know if fun's the word I'd use, but interesting. I held my gorged out right eye socket in my hand and the Book of Shadows in my left. Or gouged out, probably. I misread that. Slowly, solemnly, I descended those stairs of light. She still has her eye on the model, though.
篠崎、お前無事だったのか。
忍者。
篠崎、その目。怪我したのか。
大丈夫。あの子をここに戻すための優しい傷だよ。
The Book of Shadows in my hand had a white sheen to it now. I gave a weak smile and slowly formulated in my mind the exact words I wanted to say.
みんな、ごめんね。私のためにみんながひどい目にあって、どんなに謝ってもやっぱり許されることじゃないって分かってる。これ以上みんなを傷つけさせないよ。この涅槃から守るから。何言ってるの？
どうしたんだよ、篠崎。急に変なこと言って。
大丈夫。心配しないで。今度こそちゃんと守るって決めたの。
おい、篠崎。
Kishinuma seemed especially perturbed by this resolution. He must have thought I was on the verge of sacrificing myself for the greater good or something, and rightly so. But the section of floor where I stood was up too high for Kishinuma nor any of the others to reach me. They couldn't stop me, not anymore.
篠崎。
Yeah, you're not wrong, Alana.
篠崎の末裔。幸子がそうしたように、私もこの涅槃を飲み込んで封印する。幸子のように？それってまさか。
I'd been too embarrassed to look my friends in the eye while informing them of this, but I knew I had to now. It was my last chance. I looked up at them, cheeks a little red.
お別れかな。
I giggled as playfully as I could.
いい加減にしろ。お前はもう十分傷ついたろ。もういいんだよ、白崎。
Kishinuma was downright hysterical, but I still kept the same bright smile on my face. I wouldn't let go of it no matter what.
でもね、いいこともあるの。よしえさんの記憶で見たんだけどね。天神症ができる前、幸子がこの涅槃を封印した時は、この涅槃に消された人の存在を取り戻せたの。
取り戻す。
篠原さんや鈴本さんたちみんなの思い出をこの世に取り戻せるかもしれない。
白崎。
私は幸せだよ。ここでお別れになってもみんなの記憶にいるんだもの。それに比べて
篠崎。
今のままじゃ篠原さんや鈴本さん、森重くん、ゆい先生、それに涅槃に存在を消されたたくさんの人が悲しすぎる。
お前はそれでいいのかよ。人のことばっか考えてんじゃねえよ。
Poor Yoshiki. My facade finally cracked. A single tear rolled down my cheek, then another, and another. And with impeccable timing, the Book of Shadows spoke, striking me while I was down.
残念だが、お前に救いは来ない。この邪術を行使するには、それなりの代償が必要だ。幸子ほどの霊力もないお前は、代わりにお前の存在を失うことになる。
Jesus.
なんだと。
涅槃に触れる以上、存在に関しては障害反動を受けねばならない。誰の記憶にも残らない。思い出されもしない。これまでお前が生きた証はすべて消えるのだ。よく考えろ。
They about to make me pick?
篠崎。なあ、冗談じゃねえぞ。お前の存在そのものが消えちまうなんて、そんなバカなこと。
菱沼くん。
For a split second, I let my true feelings show, but then immediately forced a smile again.
でもみんなの人生を取り戻せるのなら。
なんでだよ。お前全然分かってね
え。やめるんだ篠崎。他に方法はないのか。
そうだよ委員長。私はもう誰にも死んでほしくないし消えてほしくない。お願いだからやめて。
邪術は常に対価を必要とする。でもそんな未来、私も納得できないわ。
あり りがとうみんな。でも誰かがやらなきゃいけないことなの。私やるわ。
涅槃の脅威は残しながらも見守ってゆく道もある。いいのか。
問題を先送りして次の世代に不幸を回すなんてダメ。そうでしょ。
ならば付き合おう。だがただの人間のお前にこの膨れ上がった涅槃を取り込むことができるかな。
飲み込めばいいんでしょ。やってみせるわ。
I shaved a piece of flesh from the wall of Heavenly Hosts, fully prepared to illustrate this point. Oh god. That's super gross. I don't think he meant it quite so literally. Without thinking too hard about what I was doing and ignoring every impulse in my body, I shoved the fetid meat in my mouth, chewed it, and gulped it down. I mean, god. My face warped in horror as I felt the morsel slide its way down my throat. I might as well have swallowed fire. This somehow triggered my back to pop open slightly and begin spurting blood. Ugh! Amy, haven't you been through enough? The bits of flesh I was unable to stomach were then quickly and rather ungracefully regurgitated onto the floor. Then picked up the flesh I'd spit out and tried to cram it back into my mouth. I was determined to keep it down. Ugh, Amy. Would have been a lot easier if it hadn't been glaring at me from my hands, however.
おい、やめろ、やめてくれ。
Turned to face Kishinuma, who was practically begging me not to go through with this. And it's not like I wanted to. I just had to. You don't, though.
やめてくれ。頼む。そんな簡単にいなくならないでくれよ。
I smiled. The sentiment was truly heartwarming.
あなたはいつも私のこと見てくれてたね。気づいてたよ。あなたが私を忘れても私は忘れないからね。石沼くん。
Kishinuma's eyes swelled up with tears.
頭ポンポン。嬉しかった。
Smiled again, even while tears were streaming down my face. I mean, stop eating the fucking wall, please. That's so disgusting. This time, after swallowing the wall meat, blood began spurting from my head. Yet finally, my actions seemed to be having an effect as the wall in front of me began to fizzle away into a blood-red mist, ultimately vanishing before my eyes.
やめろ。やめてくれ。バカ野郎。
Kishinuma collapsed to his knees. Another shockwave rocked the whole of the dimension. It was so enormous that the ceiling fell in, and the nearby wall began to crack. Whatever rickety parts of the school were left had begun crumbling around us.
大したものだ、篠崎あゆみ。逃げるわよ、巻き込まれる。立ちなさい、 あの子を犬死にさせたいの。どのみちこの亀裂では止めに行くのは無理だろう。格好をつけさせてやる。あれが幸子の血を引く後継者だ。
忘れるものか、絶対。篠崎。
I think you will, though, Satoshi. Good, the perfect addition to a scene.
お兄ちゃん、さつきちゃんも無事だったの？
ああ、さつきちゃんの方は目を覚まさないんだが。
ダラダラしないでよ。涅槃ごとあの子に食われたいの？放ってくわよ。
よしき、行こう。
Oh boy. Before he left the area, Kishinuma looked back one last time. But I was out of sight by that point. We carefully but swiftly made our way through the rubble of the former bell tower. Along the way, Yoshiki paused for a moment to look up at the stairs and caught a glimpse of Misto's clothes.
あれは
So he died too, huh? It was only a moment of distraction, however. Yoshiki, like the rest of us, very quickly continued on his way. Jesus!
行くか。もう少しだ。頑張れ。
急ぎましょう。
What happened to Satsuki? I guess Magari probably took her. Yoshiki got up to follow, but instead just stood there. He wouldn't take a single step.
どうしたの？岸沼。
Naomi, still on my back, saw Yoshiki's motionless form and knew something wasn't quite right.
あいつ人の記憶から消えるだけで済むのか。涅槃を食い尽くした後はどうなるか。普通の世界に戻れるのか。
He seemed to be caught in a loop of doubt. He was trying to work through something in his head, and didn't seem ready to move again until he succeeded.
よしき、何してるんだ。早くしないと。
あいつが今いるのはその涅槃の中だぞ。
待て、よしき。
Dude! Fucking broski! He turned back toward the ruins of Heavenly Hosts and run off.
お前ら出てろ。
And just like that, he was gone, fallen rubble blocking us off from the passageway he'd darted into.
嘘だろ。
吉木さん。
Try as we might, there was no pursuing him. He'd made his choice, and there was nothing we could do to change things now.
仕方ない。急ぐわよ。
Well, Magari is with us somehow. The school began to shake even more violently.
よしき、篠崎。
Not only was it shaking, but creaking and groaning as well. The school was definitely not going to stay intact for much longer at all. The red and black sky began to get sucked into Heavenly Hosts like smoke into an exhaust vent, with the beautiful clear night scenery of the real world peeking out from behind it. And slowly the blue sky of day crept into view, ousting both the moon and the horrors of the Nirvana alike. The 6 pillars disappeared from the earth, leaving only giant craters in their wake. The rising sun shone upon the death-ridden world, serving as a beacon of light and hope for the people who'd suffered beneath what could have been, and for a time was, an endless night.
この世のどこでもない場所で嘆きと闇の支配する大きな呪いの濁流は優しい少女の血と存在の犠牲によってせき止められた。死の運命は覆らない。取り戻した友達の生きた証は、それにより生まれる新たな悲しみで世界を満たし癒してゆく。世代を超えて受け継がれてきた守護者のバトン。きっと彼女なら世界のどこかでまっすぐに守り続けてゆくだろう。私たちの記憶からも消え去ってしまった彼女にはもう言葉すら届けることはできないが、
Yoshiki too.
いくつかの世界と運命が融合したこの未来で、
ナオミ、ご飯できたよ。
はーい。
With a sigh of relief, Nakashima stood up and left her room. Next to the photo of her classmates, another photo stood on her desk, taken at Mochida's house.
きっとまた会える。力を守る者の矜持を胸に。
So, like, was that the real ending? I can't tell. Sorry, it's gonna be a little loud. Did they not bother translating the credits when they put this into English? Was that the true ending, or was that like a sad I didn't do everything right ending? I feel like we wouldn't get credits if it was a wrong ending. end. It just says end. Is that like good end, regular end, bad end? Are there multiple ends? Did I get a weird end? I'm so... I felt like there was more there with Yosuke. I feel like that's too abrupt an ending. I guess we'll see if anything happens after the credits. After this? Maybe there's like a post-credit thing? And maybe there's not, in which case I need to find out if that was a real ending or not, or the real ending or not. Uh-huh. And here I sat, in my own house in Hinoi's room. In the corner in a wheelchair, expressionless and empty. With a book of shadows on my lap. There was no fire in my eyes, no life. I just sat and stared at a single point in front of me.
Book of Shadows. 私は使える。みんな幸せになってね。
The reflection staring back from the mirror wasn't me. It was Sachi, the girl in black. Sachi's eyes were covered by her bangs. Her expression was impossible to read. She was unmoving, unreadable, untenable, just a reflection of me.
みんな私が守るから。私頑張るから。一人でもいい。
The book of shadows in my hand darted its eyes around frantically, its tongue dangling limply outside the frame of the tome itself. What is happening? The house sat in silence for a moment. And then the doorbell rang again. The reflection in the mirror was no longer Sachi. It was just Ayumi. Just me. The Book of Shadows reverted too, showing itself once more as a plain, ordinary, entirely standard leather-bound book. The blue-white stones were tossed up into the air, where they danced a bit before tumbling back down. I could easily catch them with one hand. Oh, we're Yosuke now. I looked up at the white house in front of me and smiled a toothy grin. And I held on to those stones tightly. For they were my precious ever-after stones.
やっと見つけたぜ。
Oh my god. Huh. I am confused. Al, if you left and went to go to sleep, I hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. Looks an awful lot like that was the true end of the game. I have a gold star for it. It did look like some kind of Some kind of purgatory or something like that. I wonder if Chapter 7 that we just unlocked explains anything. Chill out for just a second. Hang on. Nope, that's the true ending. That is really the ending to the game. Huh? Sorry, y'all can't see what I'm looking at, but yeah, it looks like they're in some kind of... Okay. So from what I'm marginally understanding here, they survived in their own reality, but were erased from Satoshi Naomi's and Yuka's reality, who are the only ones left out of that original group. And Aiko's, I guess, as well. However, in their own reality, maybe they're in like a Just Monica like singularity. I'm not sure. It's nebulous. And there's no like hard answer on it. The consensus I'm seeing, and the one that I was thinking myself, is that that's kind of like their I'm not sure if it's a whole reality or if it's just a reality that encompasses those two. But basically, the very end scene there is that, however it happened, Yoshiki did not forget Ayumi, and now they are still together. But Ayumi's sacrifice was basically a lot of her, seemingly a lot of her well-being. It appeared. Wow. Well, that's depressing. But it sure as hell is in line with the rest of Corpse Party, isn't it? Huh. So, in the end, Ayumi sacrificed herself to destroy the Nirvana. Yoshiki went with her, and I suspect it was probably his influence that kept her from being entirely lost to existence, just to their reality. Because Yoshiki definitely remembered her at the end. Kind of seemed like it. It's hard to tell, but it did kind of seem like it, Lexi. she's clearly still like aware and aware of what's going on and able to articulate her thoughts. Maybe not verbally, but like express her thoughts to herself. So perhaps she's just in an extraordinarily weakened state. Hey everybody, I have some news for you. Apparently, this ending does actually bridge a little bit into Corpse Party 2, Dead Patient. We're not doing that right now, and we're not doing that maybe for a while, but apparently this does actually continue on even from here, though with a different cast of characters, like this whole overarching story of the Nirvana and the Book of Shadows and Ayumi and Yoshiki's Ayumi's sacrifice and Yoshiki's hand in it, I guess. I'm not sure how or what or when, but there is a Corpse Party 2 that we might do someday. So wow. And then Satoshi, Naomi, Yuka, Satsuki, Aiko, and Magari all escaped the school and survived, and Ayumi's sacrifice saved the world, restored the memories to that reality of Seiko, Morishige, Mayu, and Yui Sensei. As I assume the memory of Kulon Sensei also still exists, and probably those of Naho, Sayaka, Haruyuki, and so on. And so she destroyed the Nirvana, I guess. Wow. But it came at the cost of her, which is very, it's very Corpse Party. It's a depressing end, even when it's a good end. In the first game, even though we escaped, we still lost 4 of our friends. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Corpse Party Blood Drive. There's a lot of EX chapters. We might do those sometime. But as far as main plot goes, there we are. Oh, as a side note, that Azusa girl, the one that was chasing us down with Kizami, apparently, my most dedicated Corpse Party viewer on YouTube, Zivitor, left me another comment and let me know that Azusa is actually, you get her backstory and you meet her in the Sweet Sachiko birthday party game, which we're also not doing on stream. But, basically, I can infer enough that Magari knew who she was, that she had something to do with Magari's association, and was some kind of authority figure in it seemed, who then succumbed to her own darkening while she was trapped in the Nirvana. However, wow. That was a ride. That was 3 weeks, maybe more, maybe like a little more, but it was at least 3 weeks in the making of Corpse Party, of the whole trilogy of it, and the Jrhalloween 2 special. So you all are awesome, and thank you all for joining me and hanging out with me for this. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe Halloween is finally over, and we can go back to, where is it?
Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it!
Fantastic. So, what was the last thing you heard me say? You heard the soundboard, obviously, and then I guess the fucking mic turned off again. Do I have, like, a hotkey mapped to mute that I don't realize? Good God. That's super disappointing. What a mess the end of this stream is. Well, it's not the end of the stream just yet. It's the end of this game, though. I'll recap a little bit then. Last thing you heard was Aaron. Yep. That's my soundboard. I have a soundboard that I haven't been using much for this one because I've been too, like, I've been playing the game blind and just trying to react to stuff and do stuff. But we've done a couple things. Panface muted it. She did. That creepy, just... God, I hate her. Well, I can't remember exactly what I was saying when you couldn't hear me anymore. But basically, ew, can anybody else have a crush on me? Like, I would welcome a crush from most people in real life because I don't think anybody ever has had one on me. But not Panface. Please, not Panface. And yes, Monica and Panface combined their evil powers to mute my stream. So this is the end of our corpse party, as well as the end of my Jrhalloween 2 special. However, I don't think this is the end of the stream, because it's early. I've barely been going for 3 hours, and I feel like hanging out and playing some games and chatting with y'all. Y'all are too sweet. I didn't say I'm like ugly or anything. I just said nobody's ever had a crush on me. At least that I've been made aware of. So to that end, this was a lot of fun. Thank you all for hanging out for this marathon and for making it as much fun to stream as it was. This is probably the longest and the most consistently and excitedly I've streamed in a long time and been really motivated to do it because of all of you hanging out in the chat and being invested in the whole games and the stories and Lexi, that is potentially the best comment of the night. Yeah, but Elena, you know the people I've been in relationships with. I totally lost my train of thought. So yeah, this was like super fun, and I had more fun streaming this Corpse Party trilogy than I've had streaming stuff in a long time, just because of the people that were here and hanging out and watching and consistently being invested in it. And it's great. It was a lot of fun, and thank you all for hanging out and chilling out and being invested in the experience with me. This is great. So, while this is the end of Corpse Party and my Halloween special, this is not the end of the stream. However, this is the end of the highlight and the YouTube video. So, stream chat, sit tight. I'm going to sign out from all that real quick, but don't leave because we're not done with the stream just yet. So, thank you all, whether you were watching on Twitch or YouTube, or if you were watching VODs or live, or if you were lurking or what have you, for watching my Jrhalloween 2 special. It is finally November. And yeah, this is the end for this year. Come back next year probably for my third Halloween marathon. And tune in this coming week for Pokemon Sword and Shield. That starts on Thursday. We might do just a fun little casual stream on Tuesday, but no stream tomorrow on Monday or on Wednesday. So until then, thank you all for joining me and watching this Halloween marathon and Corpse Party blood drive. And I will see you all next time. Bye.